substance stuff, try and finish it early. There's a chance he might ask us to cut short, so finish all the important thing soon.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. I am still reeling from yesterday's episode. We had a wonderful time with a very special guest yesterday. To my immediate right, we have Harinam Singh Khalsa. Harinam is a spiritual teacher and counselor, and he has several dimensions to him. So I'm going to get back to Harinam after I introduce everyone else today. As you can see today, we have a full house. There's a lot of energy here and a lot of expectation. And for those of us who have been here in the last episode, no one's going to go home disappointed today. It was wonderful. To my extreme left, we have Ron Thomas. Ron is a producer at Manhattan Neighborhood Network. Ron, very briefly, we want to hear your voice. What's the name of your program?
Big Talk.
Big Talk. What channel?
56 at 1 p.m. on Thursdays.
1 p.m. on Thursday. Ron loves to compete with Yogaxpress time, but not to worry. He has a 1-hour show. Watch his show, TiVo Us, only on Thursdays. On other days, join us 1:30 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. We air in the studio, we tape in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network, and almost all of our episodes first air in these studios because we tape here. And then we also air in all the other stations in Staten Island, Brooklyn, Bronx, and Queens, but after we've aired here in Manhattan Neighborhood Network. To my immediate left and to Ron's right, we have Nori Jung. Nori is a martial arts instructor. And Nori, where do you teach? What kind of martial arts?
Yes, I do teach Hapkido and Taekwondo Jiu-Jitsu at the moment World Martial Arts Center as well as a public school.
It's a public school.
School 11 in Brooklyn and junior high school.
You're all over the place, girl. Wonderful. Welcome back to the show. And Ron, you too. Welcome to the show. Georgea Richards. Georgea was a fairly new face 2 episodes ago. Now, she's so comfortable with us in this group that you just love it, don't you, Georgea? She's got a heady feeling already. Georgea and I first started out with Harinam 2 days ago, and we are still hanging in there, so you can understand what we've been experiencing. To Georgia's right, Georgea, you're also a lawyer, right?
Yes.
And
and I used to run
athlete.
Oh yes, and I ran track at UCLA, and I'm a professional ballerina as well. So.
Oh, another dimension. Wow. Okay, so yoga is helping you complete that dimension. Mm-hmm. Talisa Michela to my extreme right and to Georgia's right as well. Talisa?
It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to finally meet a couple of new people and new faces. I'm always honored to be here to have the experience.
Today you will not be disappointed. It's a great experience. I'm so glad you made it, Talisa. To Talisa's right and the youngest member of our group today, we have baby Alexander, Talisa's little Buddha.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. And he loves TV, so he's right in front of the monitor. Harinam. Harinam Singh Khalsa, spiritual teacher and counselor. He's also a Kundalini expert. Harinam, his details are up on the screen. I'm sorry, I called out to you twice, but I wanted to make sure that all your details are up there. Yogaheaven.com, yogaheaven56@gmail.com, and his telephone number is up there as well, 503-295-1191. If you've enjoyed Harinam's episodes in the last couple of days, you're going to love it even more. Stay in touch with us. Stay in touch with Harinam. What do you have planned for us today?
Well, Banu, last few days we have been, again, talking a little bit more of the energetics of the yoga practice,
Right.
and our growing ability to be aware of a greater you, a greater me, not just the physical body, but actually really experiencing ourselves as an energetic being, a vibrational being.
Right.
And so we've been doing the last few days exercises that give you this feeling, and we're going to do that again today. Each of the classes have their little twist on it. So in Kundalini Yoga, we have literally hundreds and hundreds of different sets of exercises that were given to us by our teacher Yogi Bhajan while he was still alive here. And each exercise set has its own benefit, its own objective. And this one in particular is not only in building up this, what we'd call our electromagnetic field, and you'll see by a lot of the hand movements and arm movements like we've done in other classes, you could see what the idea was. We're kind of whipping up energy by moving, and we'll be doing that again. And in this particular case, in this set, and again, I'm not promising if people at home do this, they'll experience it today, but it's the kind of thing that if you actually practiced it over a length of time, this is the type of exercise set that will actually give you over time a much greater awareness of your own, I would call your expanded presence, not just your body, the area you fill with your being, that some people call it the aura. Right.
Okay. I was going to ask, is that also in colloquial terms, we'd call it our personal space? Or is that...
Well, I think people call it their personal space intuitively.
Right.
You know, they say, kind of, you're in my personal space,
Yeah.
but they actually have kind of a sense of that. And of course, sometimes people invade your personal space, and it's like, but they're not touching you, but it feels as if they were touching
Right.
you. And it's almost like different people have different levels of personal spaces,
Yes.
and different people can feel more invasive depending on their energy.
Right.
So yeah, that's your personal. It's called many things. It's called the aura. It's called your personal space.
I like all
and
of
I would
that.
also, it's your, but it's kind of like your expansive being,
Right.
not limited by your physical being. So in this set, not only will we be trying to enhance this, but also this set is the kind of set that will actually make you more sensitive to other people's auras as well. And some people can see these things, but you can also kind of feel it as well. And just an interesting thing to add before we get into class is that a person's expansiveness really is one of the great indicators of the level that they're evolved as a human being.
Right.
That normally a person has an aura, has the expansiveness of maybe 1 to 3 feet. But as you expand your evolution as a person, you, let's say, meditate, pray, you're a person who's very in touch with yourself,
Right.
in your own soul and how you are as a person. A person can actually, their aura can fill this entire room. And you know that there are people who are extremely expansive. And there's other people who are actually contractive. You're in their presence and you feel like you're getting sucked into a black hole.
Right.
It does happen.
Yeah.
But there's a reason for that, because they're not expansive, they're actually contractive.
Would you
All
say
right.
that some of that may be a reflection of our own, because we could all be that way at different times?
Exactly. So we're not actually the same person. And you
Okay.
bring up a very interesting point. And this is more of a class about doing and not philosophy. But
Right.
what you're saying is really true, is that this is an example of how we're not fixed in who we are.
Right.
So there's times we're feeling very expansive, and there's times that we're kind of bringing it all in. So we're actually not exactly the same at all times. And this fluctuation, now, of course, the boundaries of our body are fixed.
Right.
But our expansiveness is actually always reflective about what's going on inside. So it's kind of an interesting, and again, as we do yoga and meditation, this is a wonderful thing that in this lifetime we can experience ourselves with that level of depth.
Yeah, it happens. Some days you're feeling really good about yourself and you're willing to include everyone. Some days.
But all the things you're talking about are about what we would call self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
And that's a sign of a conscious person. Even if you're down, you know you're down.
Right.
Okay? Some people don't even know the difference, so that's unfortunately. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need to come here.
Very quickly, before every class, we'll do the Om Namo. So we do this Om Namo Guru Dev Namo 3 times, and I have to do it because this is our tradition.
Sure.
So, and at home, again, you can just listen to me,
If you
or
want
you
to
can
come
chant
forward
along.
just a little, so I don't hit you.
So sitting up straight, inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And inhale. And exhale. And as we say from the 60s, you're tuned in. You're officially tuned in. Okay, well, that's what we called it, but that's kind of a 60s term, being tuned in.
Tuned in.
Okay,
Do you have
so
some music with Josiane?
yes, and I think we should start our
Josiane,
music
when
if
you
we have that.
When you have a moment, we'll have the music now.
And this music, should we have it, is the chant Waheguru. It's a very expansive chant. Okay, and so.
Can I very quickly just make a quick acknowledgement to Josiane? Josiane
Yes.
Heard, our director. Once again, thank you so much for being there. I forgot to mention your name, and I really appreciate you hanging in there for us. Thank you.
Okay, now first thing we do, very simple, everybody, just hold your knees and start rotating your neck in one direction. what it represents is ecstasy. Okay. Now, next thing we're going to do is follow me if you can. Left hand straight out, just like so, just like a karate chop. Okay. Now, take the right hand. Just follow what I do. Go underneath and over, and close your hand on it. Very good. Now make a ball. There you go. And we're going to be chopping wood here. So inhale up, exhale down. There you go. Keep the elbows straight though, and your power's coming from like your rib cage here. And very good. Everybody's breathing sounds terrific. You want to be doing this with the breathing. To coordinate the breathing with the movement. Now we have a short program here, so I'm cutting down way on the times, but actually normally we'd be doing this for 15 minutes. And then oops, 15 minutes, and this is when as a teacher your students start cursing you out. But they go through because somehow they believe that there's an experience one way or the other on the other side of this, and there usually is. But this is 15 minutes, so folks, you can do 2 minutes.
I need more coal.
More coal for Banu. Keep up, and that's actually what it is. She's joking, but actually that is exactly what it is. You are a machine. Just don't get your head involved. Just go through this and just draw upon the energy that you have within yourself. Keep up. This is called the keep up yoga. So this has nothing to do. We don't care how flexible you are. We don't care how athletic you are. Banu mentioned this earlier. What we care is that you have some grit. That's the word. That's our mantra. Is that
from you.
You have to show some grit. You have to show some mettle. You don't have to be a great athlete. You don't have to be flexible. You have to have guts. And this is all in your mind, okay? All in your mind. 30 more seconds, give everything you have. And if you're uncomfortable, so much the better. Because we want to make you uncomfortable. Because that's how you grow. You grow through being uncomfortable and getting to the other side. Then you're comfortable. Okay, so don't be easy on yourself. 15 more seconds. Again, just remember how kind I am to you. This is normally 15 minutes. This is just, you're hardly even...
I'm aiming in your direction.
Okay, I know you are. I can see you. 10 more seconds. Keep up. You're on TV. People will know. Okay, people know what you're all about. Okay, inhale. And exhale down. Okay. All right, relax your breathing.
Never felt so good.
Relax your breathing.
We're not going to change another
Okay.
hand?
No. That's it. No, see, she loves it. She can't just stop. She can't get enough. That's her martial arts training. Give me more. Okay.
Towards the end, I'll have a question for you.
Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is this. Now we have different hand positions called mudras, and you've seen this. I mean, for the yogis, this is called Gyan Mudra, which is your thumb and your index fingers. So this is the hand position. I want you to stick your elbows into your ribs, just like so, and then your arms are kind of, your forearms are like angled out, so like really they're right over your thighs. So it's like 60 degrees, just like this. Okay, they're not resting on it. You're just like this. My elbows are in. Perfect. Okay, this is the position. Now, this is really beautiful. Close your eyes. Hold this like this, and we're going to be doing this 4 strokes in, 1 stroke out. 1 stroke out, meaning I'm going to break my inhale into 4 parts. And on that 4th, I'm totally lungs full, then 1 out.
Harinam, I do have a quick question which might also help our viewers. On behalf of baby Alexander to my extreme right, his beautiful mother, Talisa Michela, we have Georgea Richards. On behalf of Harinam Singh Khalsa, our special guest as well, and then Nori Jung and Ron Thomas, this is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yoga Express. Harinam's details are in the bottom left. I had a very quick question which
Yes,
I wanted to
fine.
ask you if we had time.
Yes.
Every time we, when we turned around and then we exhale, we inhale to the left, exhale. Nori's question earlier sort of brought that to my mind as well. Is there a reason why we turn this way and inhale? Is it because the heart is here, the lungs fill up here better? What is it?
Boy, well, I'll have to find that
Okay.
one for you.
I was just curious.
I think actually we tend on most of these things to go left first and right,
Right. Is
and
there-
right second. And that's an interesting question that I really don't have the answer for you. To myself, I've always related in just having the rhythm of doing that. And I'm sure there actually is a reason because as you're realizing, yoga is a science.
Right, there must
and
be.
there's always a reason actually for everything. People have spent thousands of years developing this, and so there is a reason. But actually, I don't have that for you right now.
Okay, not a problem. Maybe next time you come, you'll have, I know you do a lot of research, you do a lot of teaching, so maybe.
And it is interesting.
Well, yeah, I'm curious. Also, the reason I ask that too, also sometimes when they say your left arm hurts, that's when you would worry because the muscle in the
Is it
left arm is
connected to the heart? Yes, and a lot of these are very heart-oriented exercises.
That was my-
And I know, and there's many movements we do like so, and it's always left, and these are heart openers. So
all right.
I would say intuitively that you are correct that it's the left because that's the heart.
And that's a theme for the day as well, for the
As
last
well.
couple of days.
Yes.
Anyone with
Also, I have a
questions?
question. What the chanting that we do? What's the meaning in it?
The Waheguru.
Yeah, no.
Om Sat. Om
Om Namo
Sat
Guru
Nam.
Dev
Om
Namo.
Guru Dev
In the beginning of class, in a Kundalini yoga class, we always chant that.
Wait a
It
minute.
means I bow to the Creator, I bow to the teacher within myself.
Gotcha. I see. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
We just have one. Thank you,
I had
Georgea.
a sweat after this one. That's amazing. Like after this one,
Yeah?
I sweat again.
Fantastic. Well, you're very